Hello, everybody. Am I heard? Is everything working okay? How's everyone doing today? I see some activity in chat. Just make sure nothing's messed up or anything like that. Let's see. Let me tweet out the link. What's going on, Gavin Johnson? What's going on, Ben? MLB Joey, coming through clear. That's good to hear, guys. Just going to tweet out the link really quickly, and then we are going to get started. Does that sound good with everyone? How's everyone's Sunday? How's everyone's weekend going? Hello, Mike. Nice to see you. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it on here. Gonna airdrop that to me. How am I? I'm pretty good. Kind of had a busy weekend. I spent all day working on a video for you guys, so you should be expecting that tomorrow. It's a really good one. It's about 15 minutes. It's about a really well-pitched game from 2010. That's all I'm going to give you, though. All right? It's another one of the Forgotten series videos, so you have that to look forward to. And it's another one about the Blue Jays. But that's all I'll tell you. I actually caught a Jolly live stream. I'm hyped. Hey, good for you, man. Welcome to the stream. Did you see the new Avengers with Thor and Stro? Yeah, I don't know why Bauer's beefing with so many people on Twitter. It's very strange to me. But that's what he's doing with his money. Who's your favorite team? New York Mets. Like rooting for the Mets. Padres are exciting. Blue Jays. Those are all fun teams to root for. Hang on one second, guys. All right, tweet it out. Brandon Morrow game, is that the one? Ben, you're pretty good, man. You're pretty good. But you'll see why tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I give too many hints, I guess. All right, next time I won't give that many hints. So for those wondering, today we're doing an NL East sort of like divisional comparison of all the teams and all the individual players at positions, sort of like a power rankings thing, going to compare offensive stats, defensive stats, stuff like that. And then we're going to kind of go through everything and do a little projection. Now, I might do this for every division, especially if that's something you guys feel like you want to see. But I want to start with the NL East because, it's got my team in it, so it made the most sense. This division I know the most well. So, yeah. Let's read some questions, though. Let's let some other people get to stream first. How are you feeling about the show 21, dude? Hyped as fuck for Creative Stadium. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they're including Creative Stadium now. It's pretty cool, actually. I haven't played a show game in a while. So it's going to be interesting because I haven't played since basically it went to the PlayStation Solo platform. Like I used to play the older ones. So I don't think I've played since the one that Judge was on the cover of, which was pretty bad. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to playing it. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. By game score, Morrow's outing is one of the best ever. I believe it's top 4. It's up there with like Kerry Wood because they got an 100. So that's pretty cool, Ben. Go get your snacks, Pepito. Ami, I'll do Gold Gloves eventually. I wanted to switch it up and do division predictions since the season's coming up soon. Thought that would be more fun, but Gold Gloves we can do pretty soon. I want to see who comes out the gate hot, if that makes sense. I'm high on Jorge Alfaro. I'll explain why I'm not in a little bit, but that remains to be seen. Have you started OOTP? I'm pretty sure the last version was on sale for super cheap. I didn't know that, actually. Maybe I will go check that out, because a lot of people are telling me that I would love OOTP. What are your thoughts on Jason Dominguez? I think they should leave him alone. He should stop shoving projections down everyone's throat and just let the kid play. He hasn't even played a minor league game yet, and he's getting swarmed with projections of like Mickey Mantle and stuff. Just let him play. Popcorn time? Hell yeah, dude. Elite YouTuber Jolly Olive? Yeah, I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. Thanks for saying that. Oh, it's DeGrom smiling. What's up, man? What's up, Tyler? How's it going, man? All right, so we got 40 people in chat, so I think we're okay to start if you guys are down to start. And yeah, maybe I'll play OOTP in the future because it seems like a lot of people are asking me about that. I'm gonna assign some mods really quick, just to the people I know in here, just because for those who weren't here last time, we got swarmed by some bots towards the end of the stream, and I kind of had to axe it. So I'm hoping that won't happen this time. So I'm going to establish a few more mods just so we're kind of prepared for that. I got Ben as a mod. Going to put the podcast as a mod. And if anybody else is interested, just let me know. When are you going to connect that stash to the beard? I don't. As soon as my facial hair lets me. But, until then. All right, guys. So we're going to start at the catcher position. I feel like that makes the most sense here. And Annalise is pretty good at catcher. It's not one of the better divisions. It's not one of the worst ones. But I have offensive stats only up here. But we're going to talk it through a little bit outside of that. Because, there's more to a player than just their bat. Travis d'Arnaud, I only included his stats with the Atlanta Braves. 210 plate appearances, 291 batting average, 833 OPS. Pretty good. Jorge Alfaro, 256 batting average, 717 OPS. More plate appearances, but he's actually one of the worst defensive catchers in the league. Had a really bad year last year. Marlins fans are a bit fed up with him, especially considering that he was one of the big pieces they got in return for the JT Realmuto trade. James McCann, it's going to be an interesting season. 587 plate appearances over 2 years. By the way, I'm not doing 2020 performance. I'm doing 2020 and 2019 performance. I'm combining the 2 seasons. I feel like that's a fairer evaluation of the players. Just because of a 60-game stretch, you don't want to, put someone above somebody else for just that short amount of time. But James McCann put up a pretty decent OPS the past couple of years combined. But I don't think that anybody in the division really competes with JT Realmuto. He's the fastest catcher in the league. He's the most defensively equipped catcher in our division for sure. He's got the highest batting average among the group with the amount of plate appearances here. 273, 825. He kind of slumped a little bit last year. Wasn't fantastic, but JT's always capable, and he just locked up that high deal. But you got to worry about his broken right thumb on his throwing hand now. That's definitely going to be a big concern going forward with him. And then Yan Gomes is kind of just... It's Yan Gomes. I mean, he's still in the league. He's still hacking it. He got his ring. I think he's kind of checked out a little bit. 726 OPS is kind of gross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign gold, silver, and bronze for each position, and we're going to go one by one, catcher, first baseman, and pitcher, what have you. So I think it's fair to say that the gold in this division probably goes to JT Realmuto. I think we would be unfair if we said otherwise. Going to give him a nice little gold. And I want to see what you guys think for second and third, actually. I didn't put Chad Wallach, but Chad Wallach is the backup for Miami, but I want to see what you think for second and third in this division. My guess would probably be d'Arnaud second and then James McCann third. I think that would be the most fair. And I know I'm not high on the Marlins for their catching, but you're going to see later that I'm pretty high on a lot of the Marlins position players. I think they have a really solid lineup this year. Well, let's see. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I haven't read chat in a little bit. What's going on? Chad Wallach, the GOAT? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you try JT out at shortstop because he played there in college? I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. d'Arnaud 2, McCann for silver. Okay, we're seeing some differing opinions here. Travis, then McCann, silver for McCann. Why not put diamond as first, then gold? Ooh, interesting. Well, I don't know. You guys want to do that? Well, I mean, then it's just one player doesn't get ranked. It would be diamond, gold, silver, bronze, whatever. Or you want to do diamond, gold, silver. Alfaro third, interesting. d'Arnaud, McCann, Alfaro, Gomes. McCann should be number 2. All right, I'm seeing a lot of Mets fans in chats. I think we got to stay humble. I think McCann has the capability to be the second best catcher in the division, but I don't think that he's gotten there quite yet. d'Arnaud had a fantastic 2019 where he played for 4 different teams, and I think that shouldn't be forgotten. And he was one of the most reliable hitters in the Braves lineup last year. And him and McCann don't differ too much for me defensively. I know one's better than the other, but I don't think either of them have a difference maker there. What was I going to say? Are you doing entire starting rotations? I'm doing the number 1 and number 2 in the rotation, then I'm doing the closer. I'm not doing all the pitchers, so it would be too much time. And I'll do diamond for amazing players. I mean, that's a good idea, guys. I don't think JT Realmuto is a diamond, though. We'll get some diamonds later. So I'm going to put d'Arnaud as our silver guy right there. Kind of nice. It's not bad. And then James McCann is going to be our bronze. A nice solid bronze for Mets fans. I think that's pretty good. All right. So that's first, second, and third for catchers. I think we can move on. He's no Brian McCann. This is true, even though they have the same last name. You shouldn't really compare them. All right, first baseman. First baseman's kind of stacked in the NL East, but stacked in a weird way. We got Freddie Freeman coming off NL MVP, 982 OPS over 2 years. Pretty crazy. Has the most plate appearances, nearly 1,000, even with the shortened season, which is nuts. Garrett Cooper, I put here, but also you probably have to include Jesus Aguilar. The Marlins are in kind of a tough situation because they have Cooper, who had a great season, and they had Aguilar, who really bounced back after a down year in Milwaukee, but now they can't play both of them. So I don't know what they're going to do. They kind of have like a Pete Alonso, Dom Smith situation. So I don't know. But he did a really serviceable job last year in the middle of their lineup. Their lineup just becomes a lot better when they can have both of them in there. So I don't know. Pete Alonso obviously had a really down year last year, but I say down in quotation marks because his OPS was still great, and he was on pace for 40 home runs. He was just striking out a ton. His batting average was a little bit low. Still plays okay defense, was improving his defense, but I don't know. This year is going to be big for Alonso. It's his third year. I don't know if you can really count last year as a sophomore slump because it was 60 games. Tyler, take care, man. I'll see you later. But I don't know. Alonso went from a rookie of the year to a lot of people calling him a bust. So this year he's got a lot to prove. He's got the first baseman job. Dom Smith's going to play in left field. So he's in this category. That's why he's here. Rhys Hoskins doesn't do much for me. He bounced back a little bit last year. But I don't know. He's another big strikeout candidate. Draws a lot of walks, which is cool, which is why his OPS is a little bit higher. Obviously hits a lot of home runs just like every other guy in this category. But I don't know. It doesn't do it as much for me as some of the other guys I have here, even compared to like Garrett Cooper. But, he could prove me wrong. We'll see. That might just be a Philly hater in me. And then Josh Bell. What to think about Josh Bell? Really what to think about Josh Bell. Like, I want him to succeed, and I feel like playing for a team in Pittsburgh that is just determined to lose can really affect your play. So I want to believe that maybe he'll bounce back this year and perform better. And he's a solid left-hand bat, or solid switch hitter bat, excuse me. And the Nationals kind of need him to come through if they're going to compete this year. So I don't know. First base is kind of a toss-up after you see Freddie Freeman. But that being said, Freddie is going to be our first diamond of the day. So a lot of you saying that maybe JT gets a diamond. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should JT get a diamond? He is I don't know if he's the best catcher in the league, him or Yasmani, but I'd be willing to give him there. Yeah, I mean, I'll appoint more mods in a little bit. We got a few here, so I'm not totally worried right now. Let's see. Bell should be a bronze. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm a little bit Mets biased, but because he just won Rookie of the Year, like in 2019, wasn't that long ago, and we know that he was on pace for 40 home runs and probably would have got there because he was heating up the end of the season, Alonso's going to be my number 2. A lot of you might not like that pick. A lot of you may love that pick, but Alonso is my number 2. I feel like that's fair. I feel like his ceiling is a little bit higher than guys like Hoskins or Bell. Bell already kind of hit his ceiling, I think, but Bell could have a pretty good year. And then for number 3, I don't know. Who do you guys think for number 3? I'm going to go ahead and change JT to a diamond because a lot of people are clamoring for that. And, I like to please the fans, all right? I'm here to please the fans, okay? That's what I do. Freeman Gold, Josh Bell Silver, Alonso Bronze. Interesting, Josh Bell Silver. Do we have a Nationals fan there? Or you kind of got a hot take going? Also, 52 people watching. Thanks for coming out in the middle of your Sunday, guys. I appreciate it. So, thanks for hanging out. Going to be doing NL projections. We're only on first base. We're going to go through all the positions if you're just tuning in. So, we're just getting started. But I want to know what you guys think is probably number 3 or even number 2 for first baseman in the NL East. Alonso at number 2, I'm seeing a lot. I'm glad I can get some agreement there. You guys think JT is better than Yasmani? I think that's fair. JT's faster. Probably doesn't have the same pop, but the pop doesn't matter that much. I go Hoskins, number 3 from Orange and Blue Shirt. Okay, interesting. Hoskins, I'd wager. Okay. I'd like to see a full season from Garrett Cooper or Jesus Aguilar where they kind of just take the reins of first base. Jesus Aguilar is a proven 35 home run hitter when he was on the Brewers that one time where they made it to the NLCS. But it's not enough to convince me. Just look at the plate appearances compared to everybody else, 554 compared to like 900 and 800. So, I don't know. It's either Hoskins or Bell for me. I'm seeing a lot of Hoskins. I want to believe it can be Bell, but I think it's more fair to give it to Hoskins just because he's been a little bit more consistent throughout the past couple of years. What was the color I used? I wish it would like retain it down here. That'd be kind of nice. It was, let's see, what did I pick here? There it is. Okay, cool. So let's do a quick one of those. All right. Bell number 3. Chooper is very good, though. Who's Chooper? I don't know who that is. Cooper. That makes more sense. There you go. Josh Bell and Luke Voigt are the same person. Luke Voigt's not a switch hitter. Get out of here. All right, guys. Let's move it on down. If you guys are ready with that. I think we got some pretty solid rankings here at catcher and first base. Just so we're keeping tally, Braves have 1 first place and 1 second place. Mets have 1 second place and 1 third place. Philadelphia has 1 first place and 1 third place. Washington and Miami are not on the board. All right, second baseman. Let's check it out. I'm excited for this category and the next category too. I want to skip down to Jazz Chisholm just because I think Jazz Chisholm is going to be so good. If you guys remember, the Marlins traded Zach Gallen to the Diamondbacks to get this guy. I'm almost positive that was the trade in their return. I'm sure they got some other pieces too. But Jazz Chisholm is going to be a very special player. He's got a fantastic glove at second base, really good contact hitter, good plate discipline, got a lot of speed, good base runner. I think that he's going to do a lot for Miami at the top of the lineup this year. They also have Isan Diaz, but Isan Diaz kind of fell off after his hot start, so I think that this is kind of Chisholm's spot to lose in Miami. Listen, I think the Marlins have a cool lineup this year. I'm going to be talking about them a lot. If you're not really high on the Marlins, I get that because, they made the playoffs for the first time in 17 years. But I think Jazz Chisholm has a lot of specialness. Obviously, I'm not going to give him a top 3 spot because he hasn't played an MLB game yet, but I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Let's see. So Scott Kingery is taking over at second base for Philadelphia, and I don't know how to feel about it because I feel like Scott Kingery really fell off too. And I feel like he has more to prove, but he's kind of just been given the starting role. Like if you look at the depth chart, the only guys behind him are guys that are playing other positions. So it's him or like Brad Miller. So Scott Kingery at second base is definitely a weak spot for Philadelphia that just wasn't addressed. They had to address their bullpen, so I guess I understand why it wasn't really addressed. National second base is Castro. On their website, it says Luis Garcia. So I don't know. Starlin Castro? Or I'm seeing a lot of Starlin Castro. Well, that makes more sense then because Luis Garcia didn't really make sense to be a starter there. But also, Starlin Castro is kind of at the tail end of his career, so I don't really know. I don't know how good he's going to be. I don't even think I'd put him in my top 3. Obviously, Jeff McNeil is the man. Segura's not playing second. Segura's playing third for them this year. Did Jazz play games? For some reason, it didn't show up on Fangraphs. Am I bugging? Let's check out his games. If this will load. Excuse me. There we go, Jazz. 2020. Okay, maybe he has stats. Kingery should set it up. 1 Albies, 2 McNeil. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to pick between Albies and McNeil. It's going to be kind of tough. Oh, yeah, he did play some games. Yeah, he didn't play some great games, though. 161 BA, 563 OPS, 53 OPS plus. Listen, he's a kid. He was mostly coming off the bench, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to put him in as a rookie. Christian Pache also had some stats. He's in this later, but I just put him as a rookie because it just wasn't enough. So Aussie Albies is Aussie Albies. Luckily, the Braves locked him into that great extension way at the beginning along with Acuna, so they got him for a while. He's great, really good player, really fun to watch, good glove, can play second base and center, which is insane to me. It's gonna be coming down between him and McNeil for the gold, I think. That's what I use for my criteria. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't use MLB.com, right? I shouldn't use it for anything because it's just always wrong, Hey, Liv, what's up? Liv, you want to be a mod? We're going to make Liv a mod. There we go. I messed up. Come on, babe. There we go. All right. So I'm going to give... this is tough because McNeil can play second and third really well. Albies can play second and center really well. Both of them hit well. Both of them run well. They're hustle players. Chisholm has a really nice stroke from the left side. You know what? All right, here's what I'm going to do. McNeil gets my gold. You guys can hate. I understand if you want to hate, especially if you're not a Mets fan. McNeil gets my gold because I really do believe that a 200-hit season, a batting title, is coming for Jeff McNeil, maybe even some MVP votes if he can just stay healthy, which he usually does. His only time being unhealthy was in the minor leagues. Aussie Albies is going to be my very, 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 very close second. Very close second. I want to stress how close it is because I would take either of these guys on my team for sure. And then you know what? For third, I'm gonna fuck around and put Jazz Chisholm because I just feel like his ceiling is going to be really high this year. He's going to get a ton of at bats, and I don't like Scott Kingery, Luis Garcia, Starlin Castro, whoever you want to slot in there. They don't do it for me. I don't feel right putting them in a top 3. I think Jazz Chisholm is a serious contender for a Rookie of the Year, that kind of thing. But I don't think he'll win it. I think NL Rookie of the Year will probably go to like a Dylan Carlson type, maybe. But Jazz Chisholm's going to turn some heads this year at the top of the lineup. McNeil is arguably the best second baseman in baseball. You could definitely make a case for that. Put WAR in the spreadsheet, dude. Maybe. I didn't really have time to do that. I kind of rushed this through. Made this like 5 minutes before I went live. Not going to Okay, I think that's solid though. I'm kind of into this. I kind of like that you guys are into Jazz Chisholm too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think that guy is going to be kind of a stud for the Marlins. I hope they don't just ship him away. It'd be very silly. Hey man, watch out for the Marlins lineup this year. Just watch out. I'm just saying. Okay, should we move on? Third base. We doing it? Let's do it. All right. For some reason, the Braves and the Nationals both didn't make serious plays to go get Justin Turner. So now we're looking at Austin Riley and Carter Kieboom as their third base options, which is not great. Really not great. I feel like those lineups would be transformed with a guy like Justin Turner in the middle of them, playing a solid third base. Even though he's a little bit on the older side, he's better. I think they're better options than Austin Riley and Carter Kieboom. Hey, what's up, Hope? Welcome to the stream. JD Davis is here as well, Olivia. Thank you for pointing that out. I do also believe that DJ... Oh, my God. I understand where I messed up now, guys. I understand. That's so weird. MLB depth charts. They didn't have Alec Boehm there. That's weird. Okay, so let's put Segura here. We'll just put him at second base. Because Kingery, who cares about Kingery? And we'll put Alec Boehm here. Now, this makes this way more interesting, actually. So I'm kind of glad somebody pointed that out. Thank you for pointing that out, guys. Let's get his stats up really quick. Give me 1 second to do this. Guys, never use MLB.com for anything, by the way. I don't know why I thought that'd be a good idea. It wasn't. It was a terrible idea. Sharknado, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Chat's helping me out. I messed something up, but you hopefully you didn't see it. Trust the chat. Always trust the chat. Wow, Alec Boehm's kind of a stud. All right, let's see. 180 plate appearances. I drafted him in fantasy, by the way. If you came to the fantasy baseball draft, that was one of my picks. One of my sleeper picks. I believe we saw a 338 batting average and an 881 OPS. So let's put that in. And plus, Boehm has a great glove at first base and third base, too. All right, so we can pretty much rule out Carter Kieboom here. I don't think Kieboom's doing anything for the Nationals this year. They're kind of just banking on him, breaking out when I don't think he's done anything to suggest that that'll be the case. He had a long road up from the minors, too. This is kind of tough, actually. The ranking of them. We know which three are going to be in here. It's Brian Anderson, JD Davis, Alec Boehm. If we're going with upside, I think I'm going to go with Alec Boehm. I think Alec Boehm gets my gold here. And thank you for pointing that out. I felt like I was missing somebody, and I couldn't put my finger on who it was, and it was the guy that I had drafted in my other league. Oh, JT, what's up, man? You want to be a mod? You're a mod. Get in here, bud. There you go. Got another mod. Okay. 338 batting average, 81 OPS. I drafted Boehm. I really do think that Grisham was sad when he was going to get traded, but I don't know what that means. Brian Anderson. I hope the Marlins extend Anderson. They don't do extensions a lot, but I hope they lock him up because he's been a Marlin since 17 or 18, and I can tell the fan base really enjoys him. And I think I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I think you put Anderson first, much higher floor. Anderson first is a little bit surprising. I think this is tough. Anderson has a better glove at third than JD Davis does, if I remember correctly. Mets fan, if I say anything incorrectly about defensive metrics, feel free to correct me because you would know better than I would. All right, people are high on Brian Anderson. No, I'm going with upside here. I think Alec Boehm's probably going to take home Rookie of the Year, become the regular 3-hitter for the Phillies or something like that. I think he's going to be really, really good, guys. Former first round pick. I think it was top 10 or something. Anderson is a stud. I'm going to give him my silver. I feel like that's fair. I don't know. He hasn't had that breakout all-star campaign. Well, I mean, he didn't really have the opportunity to do so last year. Hey, the chat says Anderson, but we don't have to agree on everything, chat, okay? We're friends, but we're not, Siamese twins, okay? But, wow, okay, interesting. A lot of people are vehemently going for Brian Anderson. I didn't know there was so much Brian Anderson love in the chat. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. 1 second, guys. Okay, what else we say? He's considered a rookie next year? I believe so, because he didn't hit the threshold for at-bats. I think he's a rookie. Carlson will be a rookie. I don't know. Do I write for MMO or am I just sponsored by them? They plug my content for their website, and basically I'll be doing a little bit more Mets videos, sort of as a partnership with them, and in return, they're giving me access to Adobe programs. So I'm going to be learning how to use Adobe Premiere and all these other things. So hopefully I'll be able to step up the quality of my videos a little bit more. Anderson is good, but I feel like people are elevating him by virtue of being the best player in the Marlins for like 2 years. That's a good point to make. I don't think that he's the best player in the Marlins anymore because they have some solid guys now. But I definitely think he's like a sort of captain for them, if that makes sense. He sort of leads the charge. He's been there the longest. He's got like seniority. So it makes sense to give him number 2. And then number 3 would be J.D. Davis here. Nice soft number 3. I'm kind of glad the Mets stuck with him and are giving him another shot. I didn't think that swinging a trade for Chris Bryant and giving up way too much would be a good idea. And I think JD has been hacking it at third. He just has to step up his D, and that's something that can be rectified with a lot of hard work. And that Luis Rojas has said that JD is putting in the reps at spring training so far. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what JD can do with the glove. Not so much the bat, because JD's already proven it he can do with the bat. I'm so happy the channel is growing fast. The first vid I watched was Jacob deGrom when it was 2 weeks old, and I subbed. Nice, dude. You've been here since the beginning, pretty much. Jacob deGrom conversation video was like one of the first ones I put up that actually got some views, so that's pretty cool. Hey, Jolly, who's the best player on the Padres? Tatis? That's who I drafted first in my league, so I feel inclined to say Tatis. He's better than Machado, right? I don't know. He is the heart of the Marlins. I think that's a good way to put it, win-wise. That's a very good way to put it. Anderson had a 2 WAR last season. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Oh, you said darn. Excuse me. Yeah, if you guys want to throw in some WAR stats in here, because I was stupid and forgot them, feel free. But I think these are still solid ranks for second base and third base. You guys might disagree on second base. I didn't put Gene Segura in there. Sorry to Phillies fans. That might be a little bit unfair. But I don't think Segura's glove at second base is going to be as good as it has been. He's getting a little bit on the older side. Not old enough to, be out of the field, but getting a little bit older. All right. Now we're going to go to my favorite category. Favorite one. This one's one of the more exciting ones to me. Shortstop. 71 viewers. Hey, guys. What's up? Thanks for hanging out. I didn't even realize. Thanks for letting me know, Ben. Welcome to the stream. We're doing NL East rankings at each position, comparing each player, doing their offensive stats, some talk about their defensive stats as well, and then doing a 1 through 3 ranking, gold, silver, bronze, and occasionally a diamond for someone who sort of, breaches the category and stands out among the bunch. So we're on shortstop now. Are you Spanish and Filipino? It's killing me. Good guess. I'm Filipino and Italian. Good job. Good eye, Dr. Full. Very good eye. Let's see. I watched an old Reds-Brewers game the other day and I was stunned to see Segura there. Segura was a Brewer, right? That was a long time ago. Segura's been like a Brewer, a Mariner. He's been everywhere, dude. Okay. All right. Stream's popping off. Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. Shortstop. This one is tough. This one is really, really tough. Goated sabermetric is weighted on base average. I agree. It's a really good one. Dansby Swanson's good. Miguel Rojas is like the heart and soul of the Marlins. Francisco Lindor is Francisco Lindor. Didi Gregorius is still a solid shortstop. I'm glad the Phillies brought him back. They would have got actively worse if they didn't have Gregorius there. And then I absolutely love Trey Turner. I love watching Trey Turner play. This category is going to be like impossible for me to do. Okay, so if we do a ranking on name value, it's Lindor, right? It has to be Lindor. If we do a name value ranking, it's Lindor, then Turner, then Rojas, I think. If we go on offensive performance in terms of creating runs, I think it's Trey Turner. Trey Turner just does it in every part of every part of his game. He steals more bases than any guy here. He plays center field as well. He's a great contact hitter, never strikes out. Great OPS, still has a little bit of pop. Trey Turner, I think, is the most all-around offensive guy for them. In terms of the glove, they all do it with the glove, man. They really all do it with the glove. These guys are like 5 masterclass Gold Glove caliber shortstops, and they're all in the same division, which is really, really cool. This might be a 2-diamond category. I don't know. I really don't know. The Mets fan in me is saying Lindor first, just because when you add a name like Francisco Lindor to your lineup, it changes things. It changes people's perception of your team, and I think that's what happened in the Mets. But Trey Turner's just been doing it ever since he came up. Let's check out Trey Turner's baseball reference here, just so we know exactly what we're dealing with. I think if you go back to 2016, 2018, that kind of range, it's Lindor straight away. But Lindor stepped back a little bit. His team has stepped back. His team has stepped back too. Let's check it out. Wow, Trey Turner's been in the league since 2015. That's weird to think about. 342 in basically his first kind of full season. He is a pain in the butt. I won't say that word on stream, but yeah, Turner is a pain in the butt to play against for sure. 850 OPS, 982 in the shortened season is disgusting. Always hitting triples and doubles and home runs. He struck out a decent amount of times in 2018. This is true. I actually didn't think of that. Always has an OPS plus above 100 for his full seasons. Hovering around that area. I don't know. Why so many admins, Sharknado? We got swarmed by bots last time, so I'm kind of just loading up, getting people ready. Speaking of which, Mac, you're a mod as well. Welcome to the stream, bud. Nice to see you. Trey Turner isn't that good at fielding. He's becoming a very good hitter. Trey Turner's got a solid glove, though. It's not a bad glove. I wouldn't say that he's not a solid fielder. I mean, he's not the best of the bunch. I think Lindor would probably be the best of the bunch. This is really hard. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go with Trey Turner gold. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's Turner, Lindor, Lindor, Turner, 1-2. I want to see what you guys think. How do you guys rank Turner and Lindor 1-2? I want to see. Let me see chat. I got to think about this. 79 people watching? Welcome to the stream, guys. You guys are sick. Please mod. Josh, soon. You've been at every stream. I trust you. Don't worry. Just do Lindor. Lindor has all 5 tools, though. Lindor number 1, but it might be Mets bias with Turner. I don't want to be Mets bias. That's the thing. So I want to see what everybody else thinks as well. Diamond. Okay, now they're coming in. We're on a little bit of a delay. Okay, Lindor, Turner. Seen a lot of Lindor, Turner. Turner in recent years probably better than Lindor, not gonna lie. Lindor, Turner, Trey and gold, Lindor and diamond. Turner for recency. If we go with recency, it's Lindor's the better defender. Recently, Turner's the better hitter. They're both good base runners, but Turner's probably better there as well. Lindor's got more pop. I'm going to go with Lindor. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go with my Mets bias. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to everyone who disagreed. Lindor gets my diamond. We could do 2 diamonds. Are we cheating by doing 2 diamonds? Are we cheating? Carter Keeman was playing through a torn groin last season. I didn't know that, Patrick Dunn. Thank you for clearing that up. I had no idea, actually. Wow, that's crazy. He played through it? I hope he's okay. Turner, I'm going to give like a complimentary gold. I'm not even going to put him at silver. And then I'm going to give somebody else the bronze. Dansby, Swanson, Miguel Rojas, Didi Gregorius. Very interesting, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very, very much so. Very much. They're both elite. Rojas has the best glove of the 3. And recency stats favor him the most, I think. Not OPS. But in terms of being like important to your team, Miguel Rojas is very, very important to the Marlins. Like the Marlins don't make the playoffs without Miguel Rojas kind of leading the charge. You could put any of these 3 guys as the number 3, like Didi, Swanson, or Miguel Rojas, and maybe I just like the Marlins a lot. I just think Rojas is like so underrated. My gut kind of says Swanson for bronze, and then my heart says Rojas for bronze. I don't really think Didi makes the category. I think Didi's kind of out. I think it's between Dansby and Miguel Rojas. What do we think? Miguel Rojas or Dansby Swanson? What are we thinking? Didi's fun. Didi's definitely a fun player to watch, for sure. Of course. No one will take that away from him. I think the NLE... Wow, 82 watching. This is the most I've ever had in a stream, guys. Thank you for coming out. Mid-Sunday stream. Who would have thunk? Do I not like Swanson? No, I think Swanson's great. I think Swanson, for how high he was drafted, maybe is a little bit underwhelming, but still a great player. All right, we're going to be fair. I think I'm going to give it to Swanson. My bias was Rojas, but I've been going my bias a little bit too much, and it would be weird to not include Swanson in at least the top 3. And Dansby is a former Gold Glover. So we're going to give it to Swanson. I feel like that's fair. Oh, is Tyler Gallo here? What's up, Tyler? How's it going, man? All right, guys. I feel like that's a good ranking for shortstop. I think most of you are agreeing with me. Probably Swanson for number 3. Tyler, we're going to give you the mod because GC boys get the mod, baby. All right. Should we move it on down? Let's go to the outfield. I think we're ready. Are we ready, Freddie? Wait, maybe we should count up everything we've got so far. Okay. How about we give 4 points for a diamond, 3 points for a gold, 2 points for a silver, 1 point for a bronze. I feel like that would be kind of cool. So let me type this out really quick. Oh. This is why I love Excel sheets, all right? So we're going to do ATL. Oh, no, it's not formatted. That's all right. ATL, Maya, Nim, Fi, and Wish. Okay. So let's see. They get 2. They get 4. They get 2 again. And they get 0. And then they get 1. Okay. How you guys doing? You guys can throw some questions in chat while I do this if you're feeling up to it. You know? Don't want to pressure you. But if you're feeling up to it, toss me a question. Why not? You want to do -1 points for nothing? Nah, that's not fair. They're still major leaguers. We can't penalize them for not being good enough. Jorge Alfa. Okay, so Miami is a 0. It's a 0. I think we give them 1 for Chaz Chisholm, a 2 from Brian Anderson, and then a 0 for Miguel Rojas. Sad. Very sad for Miguel Rojas. Let's see. I got to go see you. Thanks for coming out, Sharknado. Thanks for coming out, my guy. Let's see. 1 for James McCann, 2 for Pete Alonso. We gave 3 for Jeff McNeil. We gave 1 for J.D. Davis, and then we gave 4 for Francisco Lindor. All right, so maybe my Mets bias is showing a little bit. Let's see. AL East comparisons. Yeah, we can do those. I think maybe we'll do the AL East next. This seems like you guys are enjoying it a lot, so I don't know. Maybe we'll do those next. Who's your favorite player who is retired? David Wright, which is sad because, he didn't willingly retire. The Phillies are a 4th-place team. They might even be a 5th-place team. I'd say only -1 guys are like replacement level guys. Yeah, JT, I would agree with that, but there's actually not a ton of replacement level guys like in the NL East. Like we have a very stacked division. The Phillies get 4 for JT. They get 1 for Rhys Hoskins. They got nothing for Gene Segura. They got nothing for Didi. Oh, they got 3 for Alec Bohm. They got nothing for Didi. I think, right? Yeah, we give Alec Bohm the gold. Dude, I think you should go Diamond Lindor, Diamond Turner, Silver Swanson, Bronze Rojas. Maybe. I don't hate that. Because we got a diamond, right? I don't know. Well, I'll think on it. Let's not act rash. The Nationals, I'm giving like no love, dude. Giving no love to the Nats. Yeah, they only have 3 for Turner. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe the Nats finish last again. Who knows? All right, that's what we got so far. Let's keep on going. No, enough spreadsheet talk. Let's get to the outfield, baby. Let's do it. Let me check my camera angle. All right. Oh, all right. We got to move that up a little bit. Let's check that out. How's that looking? Got some crazy shadows going, guys. I don't know why that's happening. Let's see. How about that? I don't know. That's weird. Y'all ever seen a UFO? No, man. Why have you? All right. Should we get back to it? Okay. Left field. Let's talk. Cuban played through an injury and showed good plate discipline and fielding. He can definitely break out. Don't overpopulate the diamond. Yeah, I also don't want to do too many diamonds. I feel like if we saturate the diamonds, they're not as special anymore. The Nats are weird. The Nats have like a huge upside, but the realistic finish for them is probably a lot lower. But Pacoda loves them. Pacoda put them at like 2nd place, didn't they? Which I thought was crazy talk. Okay. Let's see. You know what I'll do? Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to fix the lighting in here. Then we'll do one of these. Okay. Is that better? I feel like that's probably better. Yeah, it's so much better. All right, cool. All right. Sorry. Do I live in NYC? No, I live in the tri-state area, but not the city. Okay. Okay. Ozuna, Smith, Schwarber, Dickerson, McCutchen. Wow. Giving a lot of love to Schwarber there. It's crazy. Well, let's talk about it. All right, the Braves brought back Ozuna, which they very clearly needed to do if they wanted to compete again. I mean, or if they wanted to control the division again. Because he just changes that lineup. I feel like if you go in with like Austin Riley and Travis d'Arnaud as your security for Freddie Freeman, not as convincing for me. So Marcell Ozuna was a much-needed bring-back, but he is god-awful in left field, and he's going to be playing there, which is unfortunate for us to watch because he is very clearly a DH guy. So Marcell Ozuna's fielding is going to take a lot of points off of him for me. And that's kind of a summary of a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys are past their prime with their defense, are not doing great, or are just out of position. And we're going to get to that with our Mets guy, obviously. Corey Dickerson is kind of a sleeper pick. I feel like people forget about Corey Dickerson a lot. He's a really good, solid bat in the middle of the Miami lineup that people just kind of sleep on. 284 batting average, 823 OPS over the past 2 years, pretty solid. He's not a great defensive fielder, but he kind of gets the job done, sort of like Kutch does in left field compared to these other guys. Dom Smith, I wish he could play first. I really do. But obviously we don't live in that world where he can DH or play first, so he's in left field, but we need his bat in the lineup because Dom Smith had a crazy 2020. So he's impossible to keep on your bench. So right now for me, it's between Ozuna and Smith, but both their defense in left field is just going to be not fun. Smith is, he's working hard. I think he's lost some weight, and I think he's feeling a little bit more comfortable out there. I think he was average in left field one of those years in terms of OAA. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Bloodline C, man, thanks for coming out. But him and Ozuna are very similar to me in terms of their defense. Maybe Dom's probably going to be a little bit better. Andrew McCutchen, he's still doing it. He made it through the 60-game season fully last year, which was very nice because, I wanted to see him healthy. He's been battling injury a lot. You guys remember when he played for the Yankees? That was weird, right? When he played for, the Giants? That was weird. He's going to be doing it in lefts. He doesn't do much for me in terms of the bat. 797 OPS kind of surprised me over 2 seasons, which was cool. But I don't think he's going to be a gold guy or anything like that. And then Kyle Schwarber, who has good upside, kind of. But the Nats, it's just another position player that the Nats are going to be taking a chance on, which they're doing with half their lineup. And you can do that when your rotation features guys like Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, and Patrick Corbin. But Kyle Schwarber is going to be the 4th or 5th hitter in the lineup, and that's what they're going with. Is Josh Bell going to rake again? I don't know. I kind of hope he does because Josh Bell was a really fun hitter to watch. But I don't know that he's just going to, flip the switch and be back to normal. But when he was normal, that guy was raking. Duvall is playing right field for the Marlins. Starling Marte is playing center. So let's see. I feel like Ozuna is the clear default gold just because he's an elite hitter. And if somebody was better at defense in this category, they could possibly make an argument for that. But the fact that all these guys are bad defenders, it just makes the most sense to give it to Marcell. What's going on, Zach? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? How's your Sunday? So Marcell Ozuna is the best left fielder in the NL East. I think we can all agree on that. I think that's a fair opinion. Just going off the bat, going off consistency. Dom Smith had a great 2020, raked, looked really good, got some MVP votes. I think he's still got a little bit more, to prove. He's got to show that he can play left field consistently for 120 games. So that remains to be seen. But with that being said, I think Dom Smith, clear number 2 here, totally fine with me. I think that makes the most sense. He was a killer in the lineup last year for the Mets. Super, super good. I think that's the clear 1-2. I think anyone disagreeing with that either has some bias or maybe they just believe in the upside of one of these guys. And then number 3 is kind of a toss-up between Schwarber, McCutchen, and Dickerson. I don't think it's McCutchen because McCutchen doesn't have a lot of pop left in the tank. And he's getting old, and I feel like, putting him in a full season probably won't work. He made it through last season, but it was 60 games. Now you're playing 162, different ball game. I think you definitely see Scott Kingery in left field at some point in the season, but I don't think he's the number 3. It comes down to Dickerson or Schwarber for me. Dickerson's been better recently. Schwarber probably has a bigger upside. He's going to get a lot of at-bats. But I think it's probably going to be Dickerson. I think that would be the most fair here. I want to see what you guys think, though. Dickerson or Schwarber for number 3. I'm seeing a lot of Dickerson. Let's Let me take a swig of water. I'm doing a lot of talking. Let's check it out. Oh, Xavier Williams just gave us his full breakdown, his full predictions. We're going to do a standings prediction at the end, I think. Will probably make the most sense. Schwarber because clear bounce back candidate and at least the OBP floor and big power. Interesting. Dickerson is better. Dickerson for sure. Marlins deserve it. I don't know. I haven't been giving the Nats a lot of love, but I feel like they don't really deserve the love here. I feel like they're kind of just taking a flyer on Kyle Schwarber, hoping things work out. I think I've seen everything I need to say. I think Corey Dickerson gets our bronze here. Let's give him that. Good. So that's 3 for Atlanta, 2 for the Mets, 1 for the Marlins. And why don't we tally all these up now, actually? Why don't we add them all together? So this is going to give us 8 and 12. That's how much they have. The Marlins have 4. The Mets have a lot. That is 6, 10, 13. 8 and 3. You like the math there? You guys like that quick math? You guys into that? You guys into some quick math? I feel like we're into it. Let's see. It's like a complete toss-up in a vacuum. I'm really excited for Schwarber Bell, a.k.a. Bash Bros 2.0. Hey, man, I hope it works out. I really do. I want the division to be fun to watch. I don't want those guys to just burn out and then, get bought out right after. I really like Josh Bell. I really like I just want Pirates fans to have a good team. So when he was playing really well for them, I loved watching him play. Zach, thanks for plugging the code, I guess. And then, Mccutchen and Schwarber could have good seasons. But I think it's time we move on to center field. You guys good with that? I think it's time. 2 + 2 is 4. You're definitely right, Josh. You're killing it. You're on the nose there. Center field's interesting. Because we kind of, except for 1 or 2 of these guys, we're kind of following in the same thing of none of these guys really stand out for me. Actually, no, that's not true. There's some good gloves here. Christian Pache is going to turn some heads. I think he only got 4 regular season at-bats last year, but he was on the playoff roster and got playoff at-bats. I think he has more playoff at-bats than regular season at-bats in his career because he was with the Braves for their whole ride. He's going to be interesting. Another Rookie of the Year candidate guy along Alec Bohm, Dylan Carlson. I know I keep bringing up those names. He could do well. He's got a lot of backup in that lineup. He's going to be probably near the bottom end or the top end, one of those. He's got a lot of speed. Gross glove out there. He's really good in the field. That's probably why he was on those playoff lineups, so they could improve their defense in center. Because under Inciardi is good, but Christian Pache is special. According to John Boy Media, he's the best thief in baseball. For Victor Robles or Roman Quinn or Christian Pache. I don't know what you're talking about. Starting Marte, he's been good recently, but for some reason I kind of feel like he's going to tail off. I don't know. I hope he doesn't because, the Marlins lineup, pretty solid head to toe, especially with a guy like Marte at the top. Marte's glove is okay. It's not going to be quite the glove of Victor Robles or Roman Quinn or Christian Pache, but it's pretty good. And I think he's probably got the best bat of the bunch here, maybe for contact in terms of all-around power and driving the ball to different fields and, hitting for extra base hits. That would be Brandon Nemo. Brandon Nemo isn't really a center fielder, and I think we all kind of know that. But out of necessity, he's going to be playing there. And he's got one of the best bats in the Mets lineup and one of the most underrated bats in baseball. He's a better hitter than Bryce Harper. Fun fact. Sorry if that makes people upset. But in terms of his glove, his glove is probably the weakest among the group here, which is going to do a significant number to where we place him in the ranking. Roman Quinn, one of the fastest guys in baseball. Maybe the fastest guy in baseball in terms of just pure base running speed. His sprint speed is among the highest among the likes of Tim LaCastro, if you've seen the Foolish Baseball video. But in terms of doing it with the bat, you can just look at the numbers. They kind of speak for themselves here. 213 batting average, 622 OPS, whatever, very whatever. And then Victor Robles, maybe the best center field glove in baseball. Maybe. In terms of outs above average, he's really high up there. He's a vacuum out there in center for the Nationals. He's figuring it out with the bat, but I don't think that his ceiling with offense is very high. So I don't know. This is also kind of a toss-up. The NL East has a lot of toss-ups, which is why I thought this division would be fun to rank. Jared Kalenic wants a trade? Mets fan, where are you hearing that? Where are you hearing that? Get out of here. Trade him back for Cano. No one should get a gold here. We have to give a gold to somebody. We always have to give diamonds, but we have to give a gold. This is tough. It's not Nemo. It shouldn't be Nemo because Nemo's not a fielding center fielder. Maybe he has the best bat here, but he's not a fielding center fielder. How do you guys rank him? I want to see. Who gets your gold here? I feel like I'm just going to slot Nemo in at second. I feel like Nemo's a soft lock for second, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe not. Nemo draws a lot of walks, always on base. Puts him as the number 1. Interesting, Rob. Why do you feel like so many experts predict the Braves would do really bad? I don't know. 82 and 80 is such a weird win-loss total for them. Even if they underperform, I feel like they still win 85 games. Come on. Pache gets the gold. Pache has way more to prove. I can't give him the gold. We can give rookie a top 3, but we can't give a rookie a gold. That's just not fair. If you have to give a gold, it's definitely Pache. No, actually, Marte. Marte, Nemo, Robles. It's not going to be Roman Quinn. Roman Quinn is just fast. He doesn't do much for me outside of there. It's probably Starling Marte, right? I feel like it's probably Starling Marte, which is weird to think that he's the best center fielder in the stacked, gargantuan, elite NL East. But it looks like that's the case. Robles has a cannon and a fantastic glove, but that's not enough for me to just give him the gold. So now it depends on, is Brandon Nemo's bat worth second, or is Victor Robles' glove worth second? I feel like it falls between them. Pache, I gave Bohm a gold because he had 181 plate appearances, and, he proved it at a major league level. Pache had 4, so it's a big difference. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have used the umbrella term of rookie. That's fair. Let's see. Marte, Nemo, Robles, I'm seeing a lot. Marte, Nemo, Pache. Marte, Nemo, Pache. All right, it looks like the consensus is Nemo is number 2, based on his bat, which I kind of agree with, which is what I was going to do before I kind of read chat. I want to see what you guys thought. And then out of, respect to Robles being the best fielding center fielder in the league, he's going to get bronze. Pache could easily pass him with both the bat and maybe even the glove. But, Robles' glove is too good to not be ranked. People can be upset about that. That is okay. Pache played in the playoffs. I know we talked about that a little bit before, homie. All right, so that is going to be 3 for the Marlins. Put that there. 2 more for the Mets. And that was 1 for the Nats. Cool. He did ball out, but I'm telling you, man, playoffs weren't that many games. Think about how many games the Braves played in the playoffs. They played 7 against the Dodgers. They played 5. No, they played 2 against the Reds. And then they played 3. So they played 12 games. So Pache's played 12 games. Plus 1 in the regular season. 13 games isn't enough for me to give a top 3. And the only reason I did it for Jazz Chisholm is just because I was biased. And I'm willing to admit that. I'm sorry. I'm not always right, guys. I'm not always fair. You can forgive me. I'm not a perfect human being. Never did I claim I was perfect. Is this true? Yes. It's very true. Right field, we're almost at the end of the hitters, guys. How am I doing so far? You like my rankings? Are you into them? Do you like them? You think they're good? Maybe not. Who's to say? Right field, should we do it? I think we should do it. And I'm back. What did I miss? You missed center field, left field, and I think third base. Or shortstop. We gave Lindor a diamond. We gave Ozuna a gold. We gave Marte a gold. Everyone's hyping up Randy for 16 games. I don't hype up Randy that much. I don't even think he should have been on the MLB Top 100. Don't you dare say Conforto is better than Bryce. But what if I do? Soto, Acuna, Conforto, Harper, Duvall. Wow, no love for Harper there. All right, let's talk, guys. Let's talk. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this, and I hope nobody argues with me. Because that's right. Oh, Lewis, what's up, man? Blue Jays kid. How's it going, man? We're buddies on Twitter. Nice. Juan Soto is a diamond. For sure. Probably the best hitter in the NL East. I don't think you can make much of an argument against that. Duvall is good, but Duvall is number 5. And it stinks. But Duvall's number 5 because he's not better than Ronald Acuna Jr., Michael Conforto, or Bryce Harper. It's just not the case. We might have to do 4 ranks here, guys. I feel like we can't leave off one of Conforto, Harper, or Acuna. That would just be so messed up. Be so messed up. No? I'm not going to give 2 diamonds. I feel like 2 diamonds would saturate it too much, and I feel like Soto deserves the diamond. I think Acuna gets my gold. See, this one is stacked, but I also feel like it's kind of easy to rank. At least the top 2. Now it comes down to Harper Conforto. All diamonds, you're crazy. Double diamond at least, you're crazy. Well, let's see. Michael Conforto or Bryce Harper. Let's check out Bryce Harper's last 2 years. How about we do that? Ronald is not a diamond, I'm sorry. The diamonds we have are Francisco Lindor, Freddie Freeman, and Juan Soto, which I feel like are fair. And JT Realmuto. But I kind of got talked into that. I don't necessarily wholly believe that. Let's see. All right. 260, 260. 882, 962. Where's his OPS plus? 126, 157. A lot of ribbies. Don't really care about the bombs that much. Drew a lot of walks. Drew even more walks the year before. Bryce Harper's taking a step back. And, yeah. Harper's ceiling is still higher, though. Yeah, he's done it way longer than Conforto. You can't give a good time when he grabs a string and strikes out. You're just a Soto hater. Come on. Dr. Full, you're a Soto hater. Come on. We all know he deserves it. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to do 4 ranks, and I think Harper's going to get silver. And I think we'll give Conforto bronze. I'm sorry to Adam Duvall. He deserves better, because he's pretty good. He hits a lot of bombs. Jose Urania helped the Mets in 2018. I don't know how that happened. Soto's titanium. All right, so let's do these points really quick. But that one didn't really take that long. 15. The diamond for them. Nats needed a diamond for sure. They get 2. Mets get 1. Feels weird to put Conforto as the 4th best in his position in the NL East, but that's kind of just the truth. He's really good, but it's kind of just the truth. Right field and shortstop are just crazy stacked in the NL East. You guys ever think about that? It's really weird. It's very, very strange to me. 88. You guys are crazy. Hey, welcome to the stream. Who knew that 4 p.m. on a Sunday would be prime stream hours? That's crazy. I think we can all agree with that rank, though, that 1 through 4. You know what? So let's go back to our other diamonds. Maybe we'll do. So we did diamond, gold, bronze here. So let's hand out a silver. So we'll put Dansby as our silver, give the Braves an extra point, and then we'll put Rojas as our bronze and give the Marlins a point. Because I feel like it's weird to jump from gold to silver and then not do bronze, or gold to bronze and not do silver. So what happened? We gave them an extra point, and we gave them an extra point. Then here we didn't do a gold, so let's put Darno as our gold. Actually, no. Jorge, they don't really deserve to be there. We shouldn't really do it if they kind of necessitate being there. Yeah, I'm okay with everything else. I wanted to give Rojas the bump. He wanted to be in there. Almost 90 people. You're crazy. It's only 4 p.m. in one time zone. That's true. Ami, you on the West Coast or something? These are not, it's not predicting plate appearances. Those are just the plate appearances they've had over the past 2 years, 2019 and 2020. Didi did better than Rojas? Yeah, but Rojas is more important to the team. And Didi's on the decline, in my humble opinion. But you can disagree. It's okay. I've got to go. Great stream. Thanks for stopping by, Josh. Wait, Josh, let me make you a mod before you go. The more mods, the merrier. You know what I mean? You know what they say. Okay. Didi goated. Maybe. In a past life. 91? What? What? That's crazy. This is the most populated stream we've ever had, guys. I guess we should start streaming more. Hope you guys enjoy this. I hope my opinions aren't like stupid or boomer or something. I think we're doing an okay job, right? I think we're doing okay. I will say we're getting to the end here, though, because now we're going to do Ace, number 2 starting pitcher. Maybe Maybe we could go through all the starting pitchers. We could do that. I just won't have stats up for all of them. All right, let's talk about the ace. This one's kind of interesting. We have a clear top 3 here. A bench and bullpen category. We could do that. We could just rank them. I'm not sure I'm going to write out all the names and stuff, but we could rank them. Okay. So if you guys agree with me, I think it's these 3. 1 through 3 is going to be these guys. First off, let's just get this out of the way. Come on. DeGrom gets a diamond. He's been the best pitcher in baseball for the past 4 years. Come on, guys. Okay? Can we get some come-ons in chat? All right, but then we have Aaron Nola, who I'm kind of excited for in 2021. I really feel like he's going to finally make a big run at the Cy Young. I hope so. Or maybe him or Zach Wheeler, one of them. I feel like one of them's going to really put it together. His K per walk doesn't do much for me. He kind of had a down 2019, if I recall correctly. This category, we might need to do 4. I think so. Kind of like our right field. It's just aces and right fielders, man. It's stacked. Alec, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Do all-around rotation. I think we'll do each piece. I think that's probably fair. 2 diamond and 2 gold. I think we'll do 1 diamond and then gold, silver, bronze. I don't love 2 diamond. We introduced diamond, which I thought was a great addition, but 2 diamond makes it too saturated. No. I'm putting my finger down. With that being said, it's Mad Max. Mad Max gets my gold here. Guy's just been hacking it forever. I know he's still got more in the tank. There's no way he doesn't. Make a video about Dominic Brown. I've been seeing that a lot lately. I might just do that. I feel like you guys are really into that. And then it's really Nola and Fried. Sandy Alcantara was pretty good, and then Sixto Sanchez might make a run at the ace. But he gets the short stick here, which is unfortunate because it's kind of like Adam Duvall. Adam Duvall got the short stick, even though he's pretty serviceable. I think if you put the Marlins in the Central, they win the division. It's them or the Cardinals or something. But the Marlins are just it's tough. They have a good team. They really do. Should Mike Soroka be above Max Fried? Mike Soroka is too injured too often for me to put him over Max Fried, especially considering the year that Max Fried had. Max Fried is more proven, in my opinion. But maybe Soroka has a higher upside. I like Max, but it just feels like he's been unreliable the past 2 years. He can't stay healthy. Can't stay healthy? Is that true? I feel like he's still been on the field a decent bunch, I mean. How old is Mad Max? Let's talk about it. I spelled his name wrong. Scherzer. Nola, Scherzer, Fried. Interesting. Some people put Fried over Nola. Let's see. 3.74 last year. Still 2.2 WAR, which is good. Nah, he made 27 starts in 2019. Not as much. The guy's been a workhorse. He's had over 200 innings pitched for 6 consecutive years before 2019. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is getting a little burnt out. He's going to be 36. He's going to be old. So maybe he's not our gold. I don't know. That's an interesting point, guys. Only a 60-game season. Made 12 starts. So, I mean, he was healthy. Here's a hot take to DeGrom, Nola, Fried. So you guys are ousting Mad Max from your top 3? The Marlins are going to win more than 68 games, by the way. That Pacoda projection was so wrong. Come on. The Marlins are so much better than a 68-win team. Get out of here with that nonsense. Yeah, anyone who says Marlins sucks doesn't watch baseball. I agree, Brian. Guys, I don't know what we're going to do. This is tough. Very, very tough. DeGrom's diamond, no one should argue that. Scherzer is getting old, but it's Max Scherzer. It's Max Scherzer. But if we're going for upside in 2021 performance, maybe he's not gold. Mr. Mojo Horizon, I don't even think that's a bold prediction. I think the Marlins might swipe 4th or even 3rd, especially if the Nats plan doesn't work out and the Phillies keep doing Phillies things. The Marlins have a good team. They really do. Look at the awards finishing. I don't love to look at awards, Zach. It's funny when you it's bad. Yeah, dude, it's like Mad Olive instead of Jolly Olive. Marlins aren't that good. They're like a 75-win team. Mac, you're asleep. This is you. You're asleep. You're sleeping on the Marlins. All right, I think I'm going to stick with Max at gold. I think I'm going to give Nola my silver, and I think I'm going to give Max Fried my bronze. And if you don't like it, that's understandable. It's very understandable if you don't like it. Nola's the most underrated pitcher in baseball. DeGrom, Scherzer, Nola. I think DeGrom, Scherzer, Nola just makes sense, but it makes sense to also put Max Fried in here as well. Maybe he's an ERA merchant. Yeah. But Max Fried is also just a good pitcher. How does someone get started with YouTube? You got to grind, dude. That first 1,000 is tough. I'll tell you that. It's really hard. But after you get the first 1,000, it kind of just gets a little bit easier every day. And you got to love baseball, or you got to love the sport that you're focusing on. Okay, so let's go back up to the top. That's going to be 4 for the Mets. Whoa, wait. That's 4 for the Mets. That is 3 for the Nats. That is 1 for the Braves. And that is 2 for the Phils. That's fair, I suppose. You make videos. I do. I'll take the Pirates over the Marlins. RG, you want to put money on that? Oh, we can do a bet. I'm down. Let's do that. You're going to have the Pirates win more games than the Marlins? I'll put like my entire life savings on that bet. All right. Number 2 starting pitchers, but I'll let chat process for a little bit because I know we're on a little bit of a delay here. Also, toss out some questions if you got them. Always trying to do Q&A with the chat. Keep it fresh. 90 people watching? That's crazy. Hey, hope you're enjoying your Sunday with me doing random baseball projections. We'll be on a little bit longer. I think we'll probably cap the stream at 5 o'clock. I think that's probably fair. Got to eat dinner, guys. Getting Mexican food tonight. What Mexican food should I get? Quesadilla, burrito, taco. I don't know. Maybe a bowl? Maybe some nachos? Got some options. Lewis, thanks for stopping by, man. Next time you come to a stream, I am willing to make you a mod because I know you kind of. So if you want to be a mod, just let me know. But thanks for dropping by. Nola has an even better curveball. Are you going to do this with other divisions? If you guys like this, I'll do this with other divisions. I was planning on only doing it for the NL East, but it seems like people are really enjoying this, and this is the best stream turnout I've had. So, yeah, we can do this with other ones. Maybe we'll do AL East next. Quesadilla. All right, that's what I was thinking, too. What is Alex Kirilloff's ceiling? Rookie of the Year, I think, for 2021 is his ceiling. He has a really good upside. It's going to be interesting. Kenny Lofton is not a Hall of Famer. Zach, just leave, man. Just leave. Tacos can never go wrong with tacos. Sixto is the future ace of the Marlins? Yes, but he's not the ace yet. I still think Sandy's the ace. What restaurant? 3 Chicas. Mexican food. Very good. Very delicious. Should we do number 2s? Let's do number 2s. Okay. So it's going to be Wheeler, Strasburg, 1-2. But the question is what order? Charlie is a little bit too old to be a top 2. Carlos Carrasco, unfortunately, had to deal with cancer in 2019, made a comeback, and had a very strong 2020. So he's got a little bit to prove, show that he's healthy, show that he's still got it. What do mods do? So, Lewis, we got, I don't know if you were here last stream, but we got swarmed by bots. So basically, I'll let you guys know when I need you to kind of take care of bots. And it's basically just like timing them out in chat. But, you know, we'll talk. It's just that. They're leaving us alone today, which has been great. But yeah, I think it's probably Wheeler, Strasburg, 1-2, and then Carrasco and more. Oh, wait, no. I think Sixto kind of beats out either of them. This is interesting. Number 2 is kind of interesting. Let's check out Steven Strasburg. So I know Strauss got injured in 2020, right? He didn't play much. He was kind of sidelined the whole time. And then I think that does kind of hurt his consideration because Zach Wheeler kind of balled out in 2020. A little bit. Wheeler, Strasburg, Sanchez, Morton, Carrasco. It's weird to think that Carrasco might be the number 5, but he might be. He's pretty solid. So Strauss obviously had a great 2019, was a beast for the Nats in the playoffs. Didn't do much in 2020, got injured, then kind of, effed off. Let's check out. I'm not going to underestimate Sixto Sanchez. I promise I won't. Let's check out Wheeler. I think Wheeler's probably our consensus pick for a gold here. Probably a consensus pick. Strasburg isn't always injured, but they did work him a crazy amount. Oh, Tremont, yeah, I recognize you. Yeah, you can be a mod. The only reason I'm modding a ton of people, guys, is because I know that not everybody can be at every stream. So I understand when that it's just good to have a lot. That's kind of the advice I got from Robbie Hyde. Okay. Let's see. 2.92, which was fat. Allowed the least home runs of anybody in the NL while playing at Citizens Bank Park is ridiculous. That is a very big accomplishment. Got some Cy Young votes. Can't see how long. 12th? Okay. Not bad. I think I'm obligated to give it to Wheeler here. Strauss maybe will have a better season. Strauss is really good. Strauss might get injured again. So I'm going to give him gold just based on last year's performance and the year before. Morton was iffy in the regular season. Then I believe he balled out in the playoffs. I don't think I'm underrating Strasburg, but I definitely think that you have to take into account the injuries and the fact that he's a little bit on the older side. I think we're about to see Zach Wheeler enter his prime. I think we're about to see some great performances from Zach Wheeler. It's close, though. It's a close one, too. Maybe it is Strass. Maybe it is. Me and Robbie Hyde, Biggie Cheese, are doing a collab stream on March 24th, I believe, on this very topic, NL East rankings. So it should be interesting. Is El Fuego going crazy? What's going on? We got to remove the mod? Chill, El Fuego. Chill. All right, maybe we got to remove that mod really quick. This is the danger of modding too many people, guys. Oh, I can't click on it from here? That's annoying. Okay. Let me figure this out really quick, guys. Strauss in the playoff matters? Yeah, it does. All right, El Fuego, you got to chill, dude. Going crazy with your power there. I don't know. Should we switch it up? Am I wrong? Yeah, Fuego, you got to chill, dude. Dude can perform. Yeah, and then he got rocked by LA in the World Series. That's true, he did. My sis took my phone. All right, we're gonna put you in timeout for a little bit. All right, that's all. No, bots are back. All right, there we go. All right, let's wrap this up quick. Mods, if you could take care of E spamming, that'd be super dope. Thanks. Do the best you can. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give Strasburg my number 2, and Sixto my number 3. I feel like that's fair. Click manage mods. Yeah, we got that. We're all good. What's the color coding? It's gold, silver, bronze. That's what it is. The bots are here. Yeah, they usually show up after like the 1 hour mark. I feel like that's pretty consistent of them. So that gives us 9 there. That gives us none there. Excuse me. None there. The Phillies get 3, and the Nationals get 2. Oh, what's going on? I just got here. Pigu, I'm sorry, man. You just got here when the bots showed up, so it's unfortunate. Oh, one of the bots sent V because they're copy pasting. I think they meant to do command V. There's not much I can do. For some reason, I can't boot them. I don't know how to. It doesn't. It only allows me to time out. I can't kick anyone. I can report them. Unwanted content? Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Yeah, bots are here to ruin the stream, guys. I might have to exit. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes people just like to ruin things, you know? They just like to ruin them. Art of Free Speech, we do time them out, but then another bot just kind of shows up. That's a shame. We had 98 people watching. Is it a person? I think so. I don't know. They have a lot of free time. How about ranking the closers? So I don't know if AJ Minter is closing for Atlanta, but they don't have, like, it's him or, like, Will Smith. Because they lost Shane Green, they lost Mark Melanson. Those guys were closing games for them last year. So AJ Minter is the guy right now, I believe. He had a .8 ERA last year. It was pretty good. I didn't have time to write down their stats. Anthony Bass was a big slow-mode it. Yeah. Oh, I totally forget. You told me how to do that. Let me look that up really quick. I'm going to put chat in slow mode to hopefully calm down the bots a little bit. Let's see how we do this. You guys feel like hanging out to the end? Let's see. Details. Best second baseman in MLB? Jeff McNeil. Nah, probably DJ LeMahieu. Mods are doing a great job. Thank you, guys. This is why I wanted to put so many of you on the job. Because they're always just really annoying when they show up. These stupid little bots. Yeah, guys. I mean, always support your baseball streamers because we're getting hit hard by these mods pretty much every time we stream. Enable slow mode. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Mets fan. That should do the trick. You suck, actually. You are the one that sucks. Hopefully that should do the trick. I'm hoping slow mode can help out. Okay, slow mode is on. That's what it says. Brad Hand is probably the Nationals closer. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's Brad Hand. I don't know why I have Daniel Hudson there. Oh, there we go. We Mets fans destroy Diaz, but he's actually pretty good compared to others. LOL. Bye, bots. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's going to be one message a minute. So just to keep the bots at bay a little bit. Yeah. But it seems like it's working. Shout out Mets fan on YouTube for giving me that tip. Came in really clutch. Think we can finish the stream now. Yeah, E, get your one jolly out of sucks in, you loser. All right, let's do it. I think that... tough. I think... Edwin Diaz is probably the best closer in the NL East. Right? Right? Like, come on. It's not Brad... Maybe it's Brad Hand, but... I need to look a little bit closer. It's probably going to be a combination of Diaz, Hand at the top, and then I think Bradley gets the number 3. Yeah, thank goodness for slow mode, guys. Slow mode is the move. So we're going to slow mode every time the bots show up from now on, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Bot, if you're listening and you're not actually a bot, you're a sad human being. Everyone in this chat hates you, and you should go get a hobby. Definitely think you should go get a hobby. Yeah, so a 1.75 ERA, 1.24 whip, a 17.5 K per 9. Oh, that's disgusting. It could be Brad Hand, though. Let's give Brad Hand a look. You know, I want to give him a fair shake. What's up, Baseball Quotes? How's it going? Oh, we got to make Baseball Quotes a mod. Come on, baby. Got to make Baseball Quotes a mod. I really love your videos, dude. Thank you for your content. You're John Boy level good? Oh, I don't know if I'm John Boy good, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Very nice of you to say. Oh, my computer's bugging out, baby. It's bugging out. There we go. Quotes, you're a moderator now. I don't know if you know what that does, but 106. What? We're over 100? That's crazy. Sorry, guys. For those who are just joining, the chat is in slow mode because we got swarmed by bots a little bit. But now they're leaving us alone, so that's kind of nice. We love to see that. Let's make Historian a mod as well. Got tons of mods now, too, baby. Got hella mods. All right, let's check out Brad Hand's stats from the past couple of years. Let's see. 2.05 last year. Most saves in MLB. It's nice to see you're in the bot spam. Thanks, man. Thanks, James. Thanks for subbing, dude. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. 0.77 whip. Disgusting. Of course. He struck out 84 guys in 57 innings year before. Nahawan, we're doing okay, but thank you, man. We put the chat in slow-mo. That seemed to work. Your vids give me foolish baseball vibes. I can only dream, dude. I can only dream. So Diaz gets my gold. I feel like he's gonna really put it together this year. We got enough mods for right now, guys. I appreciate all the enthusiasm, and if I need mods in a future stream where I don't have a lot of them, definitely hit me up. I'm always looking for mods, people I can trust. So if I see you in every stream, I'll probably be inclined to give you a mod. Edwin Diaz first. I think Brad Hand probably a solid second. AJ Minter I only have here because I don't know who's closing games for the Braves. I just don't know. I think it's him. Or like Will Smith, but I don't think either of those guys are going to be better than Archie Bradley. Archie Bradley was like sleepy good last year. I think we can take a look. I think that was a solid pickup by the Phils. I think they kind of needed a bigger dynamite piece to be their closer, but Archie Bradley's good. The only reason I said I'm not sure for the Braves is because last year it was Shane Green and Mark Melancon, and now they're both not on the team. So Archie Bradley, 422 for the D-backs. but he was really good for the Reds in the stretch, like to the playoffs, like in a lot of clutch situations. He was really good. He wasn't closing for them, however. He was more of a setup guy because I believe they had Raisel Iglesias closing games or Amir Garrett, one of those guys. So I don't know how he's going to do in the ninth inning because the ninth inning changes circumstances all the way. And, the Phillies bullpen isn't great, so he doesn't have a ton of protection, so he's going to be the closer. But I'm kind of inclined to just give it to him. Anthony Bass, not like the instrument, hasn't been put in enough high-leverage situations for me to be convinced that he can replicate a 2020-2019 performance because he's been pretty solid. He's been pitching a lot of games. But I don't know how that translates to being in the ninth inning. Diaz can't take any kind of pressure. He was really good last year. Only 2 blown saves, only 2 home runs allowed. So I feel like that narrative is hopefully going to be defunct once he really shoves this year. And if he doesn't perform well, we got Trevor May, we got Seth Lugo. I personally would love to see Seth Lugo close games, but it's going to be Diaz, so that's why I put him here. And yeah, I think that'll do it, right? So that's going to be 3 for the Mets, 2 for the Nats, 1 for the Phils. Now this is interesting. Look how close everyone is. Now, the things that we didn't rank were the rest of the bullpen, which I feel like would be, I don't know. The Braves have a solid bullpen, maybe not a solid back end. Miami's bullpen is probably their weakest spot. The Nationals, not crazy about their bullpen, so probably Braves, Mets, whatever, that kind of thing. Bye, Frank. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go Mets. Cool. Only good thing in future? Yeah, man. 100 viewers is cool. I've never had 100. That's really cool. I'm going to really enjoy my Mexican food later in honor of you guys. Can the Indians have Lindor back? I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. I feel bad for Cleveland fans. Low-key should rank team parks. Yeah, if you guys have ideas for other streams in the future, definitely drop them. But these are the point totals we came up in terms of ranking 9 position players and then 3 pitchers. So it's not wholly accurate in evaluating the teams. We had a few diamond players. We had JT Realmuto get a diamond, which is an extra point. Freddie Freeman got a diamond. Francisco Lindor got a diamond. Juan Soto and Jacob deGrom. I feel like those are all fine. A stream Kahoot I think would be pretty fun. I'd have to come up with some questions, but that'd be pretty cool. So now I guess we should probably do like a final rank of the standings, right? You guys want to do that? I think we'll do that. So we'll put it here. Now, this is going to be tough. I don't want anyone to get mad at me, okay? But with that being said, we got to rank them because that's the way we got to end this stream. Charlie, I love your vids and I really hope you find happiness and success on... Oh, dude, thank you, Winwise. That was a very nice thing to say. We got wholesome people in the stream today, guys. This has been a very fun stream. I had a great time. Maybe we'll do AL East projections later in the week. That'd be a good time as well. All right, NL East projection. Here we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, my dog was clawing at the door. Had to go pet her. All right. Doing the standings has been tough all year. Yeah, I don't want to make anyone mad. But here we go. All right, in 5th. For me, personally, this is tough. I want to do win totals too. I really do. Am I crazy to put the Nationals 5th? I just feel like their lineup does absolutely nothing for me. Let's go over the Nationals lineup one more time. For the Nationals to be good, their rotation's great. But for the Nationals to be good, they need Yan Gomes to overperform. They need Josh Bell to return to form. They need, this isn't Luis Garcia, this is Starlin Castro to have one more good year basically before he retires. They need Carter Kieboom to come back healthy and perform well. They have Trey Turner. Kyle Schwarber needs to have a bounce back season. Like there are so many ifs in this lineup. So many ifs. Like more than half of it is ifs. And then it's Juan Soto. It's Juan Soto, Trey Turner, and I don't feel comfortable with pretty much anything else in it. So with that being said, I think the Nationals and their bullpen and their lineup they're a 5th place team for me. They're not a 5th place team in any other division. But they need everything to go right for them to perform well, and I just don't believe in that. That's why I think the PECOTA projections were very strange to put the Nationals so high. But with that being said, I think that their lineup's not that bad 3 years ago. But now, I don't know. Nationals are a fifth-place team in my eyes. But they're not a bad fifth-place team. I think they're like a 74 and 88. That's my humble opinion. I think this division is going to be crazy close, guys. The Phillies are next for me. No, maybe not. The Marlins probably go next, I think. The Miami Marlins are probably next. If I lose Nationals fans, I'm sorry. But I'm just not convinced at all. Hey, if they go out there and they shove, I'll eat my words. I'll gladly eat my words. But I'm just not convinced. Yeah, they're just the lowest on the East totem pole. I think JT put it really well. All right, I think the Marlins land at a soft 76 and 86. I think that's pretty generous. And then we start getting into the teams with a higher upside. But it feels weird to put the Phillies third. I feel like the Phillies aren't third. You know what? Yeah, I'm going with my bias. Here's what we're doing. I'm going with my bias. Listen, it's all close, all right? And I don't want you guys to hate me, but I'm putting the Marlins at third. Maybe I'm like super wrong. Maybe I'm like super, super, super wrong. But the Phillies, I don't know. They didn't add anyone to their lineup, right? They only retained pieces, so they got Didi back and they got JT back. And then who did they add to their bullpen? They got Archie Bradley, Brandon Kintzler. Let's take a look at let's just go look. Phillies depth. Let's do it. Because did their bullpen really get that much better? This isn't even me being a Philly hater, but I feel like they did not do enough to warrant them being in contention for the division. And let's not be mean to Phillies fans, but Hector Neris is still your 8th inning guy. Not acceptable. Jose Alvarado, great ad. Sleeper ad. Gonna be good, I think. Archie Bradley, good reliever. I don't know if he's gonna be a good closer. And then after that, it's thin. You need Brogdon to play well. David Hale is in your top 3, which is ridiculous. He was in the minors in 2019. Their lineup's good, I think. These are all good bats, and they got a solid bench. But Bradley, Kintzler, Alvarado, even if they perform well, what's under that? What's under that? So I don't know. I'm going to put the Marlins at a soft 79-83. I think that's fair. These are teams that I think could literally win other divisions. But in the NL East, this is where they are, in my opinion. All right. So now it's Braves or Mets time. Do I be giraffe neck olive and pick the Mets to win the division? I feel like the Braves they're still better than us. I don't know. But we got Taijuan Walker, so our rotation is good. You're not looking at non-roster invitees? That's true. But also, there's no confirmation that they'll make the team. JT put it well. I wish I had a full 2020 to evaluate the Phillies and even the Marlins. But I don't. I'm working with what I have. But I believe in the Miami Marlins. I really do. I believe in that lineup. I believe in that young, really good rotation with Sixto and Sandy and Elieser Hernandez and someone they might add at the deadline. I believe in the Marlins. No, do not be giraffe neck olive. I feel like picking the Mets to win the division is such a bad omen. To set. I think the Mets lineup is better. I think the Braves defense is better. I think that their rotations are pretty neck and neck, but probably the Mets get an edge. And then I think the Mets are top-heavy, better in their bullpen, but the Braves have more arms in their bullpen. Can I just pick them tied? Is that such a cop-out? And the Braves were one win away from the World Series last year with a weaker roster than they have now. Maybe not counting their bullpen. Their bullpen did get a little bit weaker, but it's still good. Yeah, I think Zach put it pretty well there. I think the Mets are better on paper, but they need to prove it. Yeah, You know what? That was very convincing for me. I'm going to give the Braves the edge. The Mets still have things to prove. I'm not going to be the irrational Mets fan. But I also think that this second-place Mets team will most certainly be a wild card team. Not good, better than the Marlins. Nah, I think the Nats are last place, dude. Trevor Bauer in the Tar situation? I don't care about Trevor Bauer. Sorry, man. I tuned out. I'm going to give them a nice little 95 and 67. I think that's correct, right? Yeah, 95 and 67. I'm going to put the New York Mets at a 91 and 71. All right. So you guys can screen cap that if you want. Lock that in. Make me look stupid by the end of the season. But I kind of believe the Marlins are middle of the pack here. That might be my hot take. Might be my hot take of the evening. But I think the Marlins have a lot to prove. And I think they can do it. You're a viewer from the Netherlands, Raphael? You're crazy, dude. What's up? Nice to see you, man. That's awesome. I didn't know I had fans in the Netherlands. That's crazy. You're the man, dude. Thanks for stopping by the stream. That's awesome. Love it. So, yeah, these are going to be my final projections. F you and your opinions, no way. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong. They're just predictions, dude. It's not that deep. Yeah, get them, Ben. You ready for the Mets to beat the Padres in the wild card? I hope it's not Mets-Padres wild card, but that's probably what it's going to be. Because those two teams deserve to be in full playoff series because they're just going to be fun to watch. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. We did a full breakdown of the NL East. I think we did a pretty good job, a pretty accurate job. There were some biased picks along the way, but that's bound to happen when you stream for an hour and a half. This was a really good stream. We had the peak viewership. It's our first time breaching 100 viewers, which was awesome. So if you came out today and you watched the whole stream or even part of it, thank you. If you want me to do other divisions, leave a comment on the stream video once I'm done streaming. It'll be down there on the channel. And let me know what division you want to see. If it's AL East, leave a comment for AL East. Make sure you like the stream, guys, so more people could see it and possibly tune in later on. And I'll hopefully announce a date for the next stream later this week on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's jolly_olive. It should be right above me, I think, based on how I laid out the stream. If you need some shaving products, Manscaped has the best stuff, and you can get 20% off with the code OLIVE. And as always, if you're a big Mets fan, check out my videos, which are always sponsored by Metsmerized. So thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for the new mods who took on that role. Hopefully you don't hate me for my predictions, and we'll be doing this again soon. So thank you guys for coming out. That's all I got, and I'll see you guys next time.